Level 1. The hunger. You are 19. Your stomach is a hollow ache. It has been empty for 2 days. Your father sits in the kitchen. He stares at the wall. The factory closed in August. The rent is 10 shillings a week. You have 4 pence in your pocket. Outside, the rain is cold. It smells of soot and wet stone. You walk past the recruitment office. There is a poster on the brick. A man in a peaked cap points his finger. He looks at you. He promises a uniform. He promises 3 meals a day. He promises adventure. You walk inside. The air smells of tobacco and stale sweat. A sergeant sits behind a wooden desk. He has a thick mustache. He looks at your hands. They are rough. He looks at your eyes. They are desperate. He slides a paper across the desk. You sign your name. He slides a silver shilling toward you. It is cold. It is heavy. You feel a surge of pride. You are no longer a beggar. You are a soldier of the king. You go home. You give the shilling to your mother. She cries. You tell her you will be home by Christmas. You believe it. Level 2. The training. Now you are at the depot. You are level 2. You wear a tunic of thick wool. It is itchy. It smells of mothballs. You are issued a short magazine Lee Enfield rifle. It weighs 4.1 kilograms. It is 1.1 meters long. It is your best friend. You learn to clean it. You learn to oil the bolt. You learn to fire 15 rounds in 60 seconds. The sergeant screams in your face. He calls you a maggot. He calls you a waste of rations. You do not care. You are eating meat every day. You are eating thick stew. You are eating hard biscuits. Your shoulders grow broad. You learn to march in step. Left, right, left. The sound of 1,000 boots hitting the dirt is like thunder. You feel powerful. You are part of a machine. You are a cog in a global engine. One morning, you are marched to the docks. You board a steamship. The air smells of salt and coal smoke. You watch the white cliffs of Dover disappear. You feel like a hero. You have a pack on your back. It weighs 30 kilograms. You have a bayonet on your hip. It is 43 centimeters of cold steel. You are ready to fight. Level 3. The arrival. You land in France. The world changes. You are level 3. You march for 3 days. Your feet are covered in blisters. The blisters pop. Your socks turn red. You do not stop. You hear it before you see it, a low rumble, like distant thunder. But the sky is clear. It is the artillery. 10,000 guns firing at once. You reach the reserve lines. The smell hits you first. It is a wall of stench. It is rotting horses. It is unwashed bodies. It is chloride of lime. It is open latrines. It is death. You enter the communication trench. It is a narrow slit in the earth. The walls are lined with wicker. The floor is a river of brown sludge. It is 20 centimeters deep. You reach the front line. It is a labyrinth of mud and timber. You are assigned a dugout. It is a hole in the dirt 3 meters underground. It is dark. It is damp. A man sits in the corner. He is staring at nothing. His eyes are wide. They call it the 1,000-yard stare. You think you are different. You think you are strong. You put your pack down. A rat runs over your boot. It is the size of a cat. It is well fed. You realize what it has been eating. Level 4. The routine. You are level 4. You are a trench rat. Life is a cycle of boredom and terror. You wake up at 3 a.m. This is the stand to. You climb onto the fire step. You fix your bayonet. You stare into the gray mist of no man's land. You wait for the attack. It does not come. You stand there for an hour. Your feet are frozen. You cannot feel your toes. At 4 a.m., you get your rum ration. It is 60 milliliters of liquid fire. It burns your throat. It warms your chest. You eat breakfast. It is bacon and hard bread. The bacon is 70% fat. You love it. You spend the day working. You fill sandbags. You dig out collapsed walls. You repair the barbed wire. The wire is sharp. It tears your skin. You ignore the pain. You watch the periscope. No man's land is a graveyard. It is 200 meters of craters and broken trees. You see a body hanging on the wire. It has been there for a month. It is a gray smudge against the brown earth. You stop seeing it as a man. It is just a landmark. Turn left at the skeleton. Turn right at the crater. You are learning the geography of the dead. Level 5. The Sentry. Now you are level 5. You are an observer. You are on sentry duty. You have a sniper scope. You look for movement. You see a flicker of gray 300 meters away. It is a German soldier. He is drinking from a canteen. He is 19, just like you. You do not think about his mother. You do not think about his sisters. You breathe out. You squeeze the trigger. The rifle kicks into your shoulder. The German falls. He disappears into the mud. You feel a cold satisfaction. You have earned your pay. You have done your job. One night, the shelling begins. It is a box barrage. The 5.9-inch shells scream like banshees. They explode with a flash of orange light. The earth shakes. Your dugout vibrates. Dirt falls from the ceiling. You press your back against the wall. You pray. You haven't prayed in years. A shell hits the parapet 10 meters away. The blast wave knocks the air from your lungs. Your ears ring. Everything goes silent. You see your friend, Tommy. He is screaming. You cannot hear him. You see the blood pouring from his ears. You realize you are still alive. The cost of your survival is Tommy's hearing. You don't feel sorry. You feel lucky. Level 6. The Raider. You are level 6. You are a specialist. You are chosen for a night raid. Your face is blackened with burnt cork. You carry no rifle. It is too long. You carry a trench club. It is a wooden bat studded with iron bolts. You carry a bag of Mills bombs. These are grenades. You crawl over the top at midnight. The moon is hidden by clouds. You move on your stomach. The mud is cold. It smells of copper. You reach the German wire. You use heavy cutters. Snip, snip. The sound is like a gunshot in your ears. You slip into the German trench. It is clean. They have concrete. They have electricity. You feel a surge of rage. You find a dugout. You pull the pin on a grenade. You count to 3. You drop it down the stairs. Muffled explosion. You jump in. The smoke is thick. You see a man reaching for a Luger. You swing the club. It hits his temple with a wet thud. You take his Luger. You take his Iron Cross. These are trophies. You are a professional killer now. You scramble back to your own lines. You are covered in someone else's blood. The captain gives you a double ration of rum. You drink it in one go. You sleep for 12 hours. You dream of the man's temple. It sounded like a dropped melon. Level 7. The Barrage. Now you are level 7. You are a veteran. You have survived 6 months. Most men last 6 weeks. The air changes. More guns arrive, hundreds of them, thousands. They are 9.2-inch howitzers. They are 12-inch railway guns. The big push is coming. For 7 days, the guns do not stop. They fire 1.5 million shells. The noise is a physical weight. It crushes your skull. You cannot talk. You cannot think. You only exist. The ground is no longer solid. It is a liquid sea of mud and fire. You were told the German wire is gone. You were told the Germans are all dead. You don't believe it. You check your gas mask. It is a rubber facepiece with a canister of charcoal. It smells of chemicals. You check your water bottle. It is empty. There is no water. Only the guns. On the 7th day, the guns stop. The silence is worse than the noise. It is heavy. It is ominous. You check your watch. 7:29 a.m. You fix your bayonet one last time. Your hands are shaking. Not from fear, from exhaustion. You look at the men around you. They are ghosts in khaki. Level 8. Over the top. You are level 8. This is the moment of truth. The whistle blows. It is a shrill, piercing sound. You climb the ladder. You step into no man's land. You expect to see a wasteland. You see a wall of lead. The German machine guns are not dead. They are 7.92 millimeter Maschinengewehr 08s. They fire 500 rounds per minute. The air is full of whistling death. You walk. You were told not to run. You must keep the line. The man to your left disappears. He is hit by a high-explosive shell. There is nothing left but his boots. The man to your right falls. He is clutching his stomach. He is calling for his mother. You do not stop. You cannot stop. You reach the German wire. It is not destroyed. It is a tangled mess of steel thorns. You search for a gap. The machine gun finds you. You feel a hammer blow to your thigh. You fall. The mud is warm. You look down. Your trousers are shredded. The blood is bright red. It is arterial. You try to apply a field dressing. Your fingers are numb. You look up. The sky is gray. You see the shells arching overhead. They look like black birds. Level 9. The Ghost. You are level 9. You are a casualty. You are lying in a shell hole. It is 2 meters deep. It is half filled with green water. You are not alone. There is a corpse in the water. It has been there a long time. It has no face. You lean against the muddy wall. The pain in your leg is gone. Now it is just cold. You feel very tired. You think about the shilling in your mother's kitchen. You think about the bacon fat. You think about the sound of the club hitting the temple. You realize the machine is done with you. You were a level 1 recruit. You were a level 4 rat. You were a level 6 killer. Now you are just a number on a casualty list. 20,000 dead in the first hour. You are one of them. The sun begins to set. The sky turns a bruised purple. You close your eyes. The rumble of the guns sounds like your father's snoring. The mud feels like a warm blanket. You are going home. Not by Christmas, but you are going home. The cycle of the trench is complete. The earth took your youth. Now it takes the rest. You are level 10. You are a memory. Total cost, 1 shilling, 1 life. 0 meters gained.